Hey guys, and welcome back to another One Piece manga live reaction or read along. And let's go. I'm super excited for this chapter. We'll probably get some big reveals. I can't wait. Let's go. So the chapter is called The Will of Ohara. Oh, what Professor Clover was talking about in Robin's flashback, right? This is gonna be a good one. Germa escaping in their fleet on the cover page. Okay. What are you guys saying? A futuristic city like this existed in the distant past. Yep, a shock to the whole crew. This is just conjecture. I once knew a passionate archaeologist who was willing to risk his life to shed light on a certain ancient kingdom. Not only that, but a certain site, machinery was excavated that dated back to the same era as the kingdom. Robin knows something. Or are you saying that machinery was created during the Void Century? You tell me. You know something about this, Robin? No doubt it's a painful memory, but 22 years ago, your home of Ohara was eradicated by a buster call. I think that happened because Ohara uncovered the details of that kingdom's existence. Yep, that's exactly what happened. I believe the history of the Void Century is the history of a conflict, one between an alliance of 20 nations and this forgotten ancient kingdom. The victorious 20 went on to form the world government and shape history as we know it. And to ensure that the ideas of the ancient kingdom wouldn't live on, they erased every trace of it from history. What? That's crazy. What? Is this for real? Whoa, what an epic and romantic Frankie. Hang on, Vegapunk. You mean everyone who knows about this gets eliminated? Indeed. Then why did you tell us? Yeah, I can't unhear it. Well, it shouldn't come as a surprise. I mean, considering everything they've been through, and considering how shady the world government can be, you know. Come on, brain, forget. You didn't hear anything. Like I said, this is just conjecture. So tell me, Nika Robin, if I am right, and that discovery is why Ohara was wiped out. Then wouldn't the government's actions be tantamount to a confirmation? Why are you asking about this? The scholars did devise a theory after all their extensive research, but wouldn't someone as high up in the government as you already know about it? Hmm. I'm afraid government affiliation makes no difference. I'm kept in the dark like everyone else. Oh, damn, they don't tell him anything even though he does so much for them? That's messed up, man. Even bringing this topic up to them would result in my immediate erasure. Yeah, probably. They want to kill him anyway. Then stop telling us. This is just torture. Let us out of here. If that's true, how could you know they were researching that kingdom? All the books and materials were on Ohara, and the will of Ohara lives on. That day shocked the world. In a single night, Ohara, the island renowned for its love of knowledge, was wiped out, save for one little girl, which was Robin. The scholars were labeled devils, dissidents, who plotted to overthrow the government. A few months after the incident, I paid a visit of my own to the scorched earth of Ohara. I was acquainted with Professor Clover, the foremost authority on archaeology. I figured I should have at least leave some flowers for him. You knew Professor Clover? That's interesting. His obsession with the Void Century fueled his adventurous lifestyle, searching for relevant texts the world over. The Marines incarcerated him on at least 10 occasions, by the time he settled down. He was the world's most famous archaeologist. Wow, what Clover pirates? Did he have was he a pirate? That's cool. Getting some new information on Ohara as well. Over time, countless scholars were drawn to him, and they all flocked to Ohara. It truly became the holy land of archaeology. Unfortunately, the aftermath of those talented minds coming together would prove tragic. When I stepped foot on Ohara, even the tree of knowledge had been burned to cinders. I was speechless when I saw it. It's messed up. But the lake at the center of the island had been filled with unbelievable number of books. Oh yeah, they did. They threw them in the water. Did they survive? That's cool. What in the world? I could only assume that it was the work of the scholars. They must have dedicated their final moments to ensuring that the future had access to the treasure trove of knowledge. If any Marines did discover the books, they were apparently too ignorant to understand their value and left them be. Ohara had triumphed over them. When I realized that, I couldn't stop myself from crying. Oh, look at Robin, she's about to cry as well. Remembering her parents, her mother. Save the books, get the reference materials out of the library. Robin, can't we just give up on your future? Damn. Yeah, she had to tell her that, otherwise they would take her. Oh, they're trying to make us cry again. uh, you helmet wearing bastard. How dare you make Robin cry? That's it, Vegapunk. You better release these shoes. Vegapunk. It's just as you said, they came to the same conclusions about the kingdom before the incident. I see, so it's all true. Where are the books from the lake now? I really wanted to take them back to Punk Hazard. But if I knew but I knew if the top brass ever caught wind, it would all be over. So instead, they were taken by the people I saw that day. 22 years ago, Ohara, West Blue, a few months after the Buster Cole incident. Someone else is visiting the debris. Giants. Alright, let's pull them up. Who are they? What should I do? Do they have any idea how important those books are? It's been a while, Vegapunk. As usual, that head of yours makes you stand out. That Vegapunk's tongue just. Is it that long? Does he actually have an egghead? He looks like an egg, if that's him. Is that you? Dragon? Is that Vegapunk? Oh my god. Massive brain. Jesus, I guess. Dragon, what are you doing here? That's my line. Your head definitely looks like it's gotten a good bit bigger. I knew Old Man Clover. You too? Oh, Dragon, head of the Freedom Fighters 33 years ago. Oh, 33 years old. 22 years ago. So he's 55 now? Interesting. I knew Old Man Clover. You too? I know he was once a bit of a hooligan roaming the seas, but all that nonsense about him trying to destroy the world. It's blatant propaganda. Dr. Vegapunk, 43 years old. So he's 65 now. Not that old, actually. Are you worried about the giants? They're not scavengers. I had a word with them just now. It seems they're from Elbaf, and they're fully aware of the value of those books. Their captain was a strange giant wrapped from head to toe in bandages. He said Ohara sacrificed itself for those treasures, and it couldn't let them be erased from history. After seeing a government lackey like you lurking about, I'm glad they're here to scope them up and keep them safe. Hey, you know I'd never. You passed on joining the freedom fighters a while ago, but it still made me sick to hear about you becoming one of their lapdogs. Don't be stupid, your ragtag operation was always too poor. What good are my skills and intellect if I can't actually build anything? I know. You're as blunt as ever. So that's why Vegapunk joined the government because they would fund him. The world government is an insanely huge. What? Are you worried about the giants? They're not scavengers. Read that. The world government is an insanely huge organization. There are plenty of decent people on the inside that can be reasoned with, especially in the navy. Don't lose sight of the end goal, Dragon. I get it, but I can't just sit back after this. It's too damn much. Those harmless scholars were brutally snuffed out, just for questioning their authority. It's a farce. I'm going to raise an army that can fight them head on. I thought you hated war? Just watch, Vegapunk. I'll change the world. Hmm. Okay, Dragon. The will of Ohara won't die with Clover. And within a year, he, Emporio Ivankov, and Kuma founded the Revolutionary Army, which continues to shake the world to this day. Nice, some revolutionary backstory as well. Just a bit more. Wow, Luffy's dad sounds intense. Did you say Elbaf? Professor Clover's fate motivated dragon? Yep. My head's gonna blow. Why did Kuma help us? And why did you modify him so much, Vegapunk? Eva, that bastard was one of the founding members of the revolutionaries? Right, Sanji didn't know. The books from Ohara certainly couldn't be left to be found by the government, but my curiosity compelled me to make a discreet trip to Elbaf, where the books were taken, and they allowed me to read each and every one of. Oh, so the books are in Elbaf. Ooh, I wonder if we probably will see them later. In other words, I took everything Ohara uncovered about the world's secrets. It's all in my head, and I've continued their research. Nice. That giant captain, he's called Saul, isn't he? He's in hiding now, so I can't confirm anything. Look at Robin, so happy she's crying. Thank you, Dr. Vegapunk. Thank you for not letting Ohara's sacrifice be in vain. I try to help progress every field of thought possible. It's my nature as a scholar. What? Those shoes are moving on their own. I can't release you just yet. Follow me. There's something I want to show you. Junkyard Egghead's fabrication stratum. Chopper! There's no way to get in. Oh, it must be the type that moves on its own. Move! Move, Robo! Does it need a special command? Maybe we've just got to say its name? Move, Robonosuke! Move, Robo King! You guys are such kids. Ain't no way it's move. It actually did. Ah! The robot's gonna blow. Oh my god. Save me! Quasar. What? No good, another debacle. Somebody please save me. Quasar. Perhaps space-time bent mid-warp. What? What the? There's a guy like Kinyamon here? I'm sinking. I've gotcha. Sorry. It's him. Bonnie knows him? Oh. Much obliged. You're Dragon's boy, right? I knew you'd come. Good job on making it. Oh, Bonnie, dear me, you sure have gotten big. Splendid to see you full of vigor. Old man, are you floating? Vegapunk. Oh, that's the real Vegapunk now. You can float too, you know. Those dumb shoes you're wearing have a nifty hover function. What? See here? Press the button on the side. Grab the lever. and give it a big old push. Like this? That's the way. Gadzooks, we've flown too far. Ah! The humble genius appears. The real Vegapunk. He seems to have. Is that an apple head? Man with the biggest brain in the world. Leader of the Navy's SSG, Special Science Group. This was a great chapter, guys. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad we're getting more backstory on Ohara and Robin and the revolutionaries and Vegapunk. It's really nice to see. I'm excited. This arc has been really good, and I can't wait to read more. Hopefully, we'll get more reveals in the future. We didn't get the full story yet, but I think we'll get this story of the ancient kingdom and devil fruits and stuff like that. Maybe, if not in this arc, later for sure. So, thanks for watching, guys. And if you liked my reaction, then don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you next week.